Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Hopefully the sound sounds good. Let me know if it doesn't. Much love to everybody joining in. I'm trying to give y'all a second. Let's get it. Let's get it. We are live on X. We are live on YouTube. Let me get on camera. Hold on. Let me see what we got going on in this chat. Let's see. Take that away. There we go. There. Oh, wait, I'm spoiling the show. Hold on, time out. Spoiling the show. Stop trying to get a sneak peek of what we got going on today. Welcome into the stream, everybody. Let me get my earpiece in. Hopefully everybody has been well. It's been a busy week. Week just started. It's already been busy. Y'all know how we get down. If you ain't busy, you ain't working hard enough. I need to brush my hair. Y'all will be all right. Don't worry about it. It'll be just fine. Hopefully y'all are ready for an amazing, beautiful show today. We're going to talk all talk as always. And thank you, T-Roddy. I appreciate you. Chris Thomas, what's happening? What's going on, T-Roddy? Hopefully everybody's having a great day today. Y'all know we're going to talk all talk on a Monday. I like doing this show on a Monday because, one, it gives me a lot of time to get these clips out. Two, why not talk stuff on a Monday? Get it over with and then move on. I got to change shirts. I'm getting a little sweaty. All right. Give me a second. I'll be right back. All right. And we'll get the thing kicked off. Okay, let's get it in. All right. Did I find what I was looking for? No, but it's okay. Did find something though. Hold on. Where'd that shirt go? Didn't find what I was looking for, and I'm not going to put on this shirt today. But let's get into the show today. I appreciate you, Sergeant Bane. What's happening? Surprisingly, this jacket is a lot more breathable than that. I don't know. I like this jacket a lot. But did find something, though. Hold on. I dropped it. Did find something. Yeah. Yeah. Can't even get this thing out. Hold on. Yeah, y'all see that? I should hang it up in the background. I should put it right back there, huh? Should hang this up in the background. Here. Bam. You can't even see it. Got a little no. They got a little no action up in here today. I'm in a goofy mood today. All right, I appreciate y'all. Let's get the show started. Today, we got an amazing show. I'm gonna take y'all through the rundown, and we're gonna actually run it down. Okay? We're gonna start. I don't know if I want to start Shedeur Sanders or start something else. We'll see, because a lot of people are waiting on that right there. But we got Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders played his very first NFL career start against the Raiders this past Sunday. We got to talk about how he did. And is Shedeur overrated, or is he mid? In college football, we call him a gem or a bust. Which one is he? Or is it just that in-between average? We're going to find out in a little bit. Deion Sanders went to go see his son play football. We got to break that down. But after his team got shafted, against Arizona State, going on to Florida State went on the road to North Carolina. And what happened? They absolutely got smacked. They didn't get too. It wasn't that bad. NC State couldn't really figure out how to score like that. I don't know. College football is a crazy sport, so I don't know. But NC State found a way to win. Florida State cannot find a way to win. Can't blame the defense for that performance right there. Can't blame special teams, though. We'll dig into that. Florida State lost 21-11. Moving on to Colorado State. We have a quarterback who decided that it was going to be the right decision to spit on another player and then run away like a little girl. We'll dig into that. Going on to Alabama, which I've lived in Alabama for about a year now, okay? Going to UAB. If you don't know, that's University of Alabama at Birmingham, okay, in Birmingham, okay? It's not Alabama, not the actual Alabama, but okay. Guess the football player decided that he was going to stab his teammates today over whatever the case it was. Probably a girlfriend, some Cheetos. That's what we hear a lot these days. Then you move on to high school. Got a quarterback who was on the move. He went out of bounds. And, of course, I guess these coaches were pissed that they were getting shafted. I like that word a lot. I don't know. It fits. Shafted sounds like. If somebody say, oh, bro, you got shafted, I'm honestly teed off a little bit. I'm like, hold on, I got shafted. Slow your roll. But they were getting shafted, and they pushed this quarterback. Quarterback got up, retaliated, and they retaliated more against him. And we're going to talk about if these coaches should be suspended. Let me get this out of here. I feel like, ooh, my bad. We're going to see if these quarterbacks should be suspended or what comes next, okay? T. Ryder said with him on the Browns right now, he's a bust, and plus, that wrong. He's a bust, and plus, that's crazy. He didn't really beat anybody. It's the Raiders. Oh, T. Ryder, we're going to dig into. Matter of fact, all right. Let's dig into Shedeur Sanders right now. Let's get him out the way real quick. So, Shedeur Sanders. Let me change screens real quick. Shedeur freaking Sanders. He played a game. Had a pretty. I don't know what to evaluate it as because it wasn't like the most spectacular, dominating performance ever. But it wasn't like, okay, he couldn't score, right? They moved the ball somewhat well, right? Well enough to where they can score some touchdowns and become 24-10. Now, I want to go ahead and say that the Raiders' offense is absolutely horrible. I feel like you could have put a college team out there and they could have moved the ball more efficiently because it was like first down, sack, second down, sack. Third down, throw it out to whoever the hell, and then bam, it's kick off again. It was at one point that the Raiders defense, because the Raiders defense actually was not that bad, but if you know football, you understand that if you're a defense and your offense is not even getting a first down, so in 3 plays, you have to go back out there and do it all over again. And all Shedeur needs to do is have at least 2 to 3 first downs. That's going to keep tiring this defense out, and they're going to let stuff slip, and it's just going to be bad. So you're not helping your offense like that. Long drives help your defense out. Because all you're going to do is tire them out, and they don't deserve that. The Raiders' offense is absolutely horrible. They're the 31st offense in scoring in the NFL, and it's all ran by Chip Kelly. Now, I posted this. I said Chip Kelly gets paid $6 million a year just to have the 31st ranked offense in the NFL. See, look, hell, you can pay me that, and I can go out there and do. I have 31, 32. Matter of fact, don't even have a coordinator. It's other people who need this money, and Chip Kelly out here playing with it. Maybe the NFL is not for Chip Kelly. Go back to college, and I think he'll have more success. Do not go to Florida State. We don't need this false, oh my gosh, we bought Chip Kelly. Ohio State is a lot different than Florida State. Let's get that correct, okay? Florida State got a lot more problems than missing an offensive coordinator, okay? Back to Chip Kelly. I posted this because I'm just sitting here. I'm in awe of how horrible this is. How can an offense be this flipping bad? And then after the game, a few hours later, bam. Wrong way. His ass is gone. Now, I don't know if it was mutual. I don't know if Chip came in and said, you know what? Hell, fire me. Hell, forget it. I'm done. I'm cooked. They cooking my ass out here on social media. I'm done. I can't do it. I tried. It ain't going well. And got up out of there. I don't know how that conversation went. I just know he's not it's almost, 31st offense. You might as well not be there anyway. Get him going. Because when I'm seeing an NFL offense struggle to get a first down against the freaking Browns. Now, the Browns defense is not bad at all. Got Myles Garrett, got a lot of key pieces, and they were dominating now. But, it's times where the Raiders defense got an interception just for y'all to have to give it back to Shedeur's team. Now, so I absolutely agree with that decision. When it comes to Shedeur, these stats, see, a lot of people who didn't watch the game are talking about how great it was, right? Well, I seen Drive and Drive Again where Shedeur can get nothing going. He got a set. I've seen this stuff, right? The one touchdown that he did throw was a screenplay. It wasn't some deep, long pass down the field for a touchdown. It was a screenplay, okay? That just happened to break off, and it went for a touchdown. Congratulations. You still get credit, okay? He did another long pass down the field with that. The receiver caught it, and he ended up fumbling it. And, of course, the Raiders couldn't do about it. They couldn't, they couldn't score. So, but I will give Shedeur credit because I believe that I am a fair guy. He had some nice-looking balls out there. Paused it all the way up. There was one where he was scrambling out the pocket right, threw that bit deep, and, of course, the receiver got tripped up. The DB helped get that guy down, and it was short. And they took him out the game to go basically just run it in. They did that twice. That pass was absolutely beautiful. See, look, I told my friend earlier, I said, hey, Shedeur is like if I need a quarterback who can probably try to win it in under 2 minutes, I want Shedeur. If I want a quarterback to start a game and actually just be in the game and, do that start to finish, probably choosing somebody else, and that's real. That's just the honest opinion. These stats don't really impress me too much. The whole practice and all this kind of debate, I think it's excuses. I think when you're on that kind of level where you're talking that kind, now if you're not talking to the media or you're not, which once again, Shedeur is different because the media is going to set him up to fail regardless. He makes one damn little pass. He's the best quarterback in the world. He has one bad game. He's the worst damn player in the world. The media sets them up. With Colorado last year or the years prior, what did the media do? Hype Colorado up like they were the new Alabama, and when they got their ass smacked, the media just clowned them badly. The media just clowned them badly because when you feed into this stuff, it's a whole setup. That's why, when I do get to coach, be a head coach, whatever the case is, especially in college, all that media stuff can go. We're not putting the social media tags on the jersey. Get that shit out of here. Well, I'm not worried about none of that because we're not focused. We got to be focused on us. If you let the media hype your head up, you're going to be the one looking silly while they laugh at you. Because one moment they praising you like you the king of the world. The next moment they're talking about how bad you are. Just like that. Because guess what? They're going to go with what the story is. whether the story is you're good or the story is you bad. Shedeur Sanders, his name will get clicks on X and all these platforms. So what are they going to do? They're going to use it. They're going to carry that story and do this narrative. Now, Dillon Gabriel has been cleared from concussion protocol. But Stefanski made a decision that Shedeur Sanders will start. Now, you played the Raiders, dog. I don't – if against a decent offense, they're going to score points and probably beat – they're going to beat the Browns. Come on now, right? His first game happened to be the Raiders. Congratulations. A decent team's going to beat you, okay? I didn't see anything way too impressive to where it's like, oh, my gosh, he's the best ever, right? He's not bad, but he's not the best ever, right? I got to give him props when he does make a good play, but like I said, he still has a long way to go before y'all try to hype his head up. Depending on how this game goes with, and I think that Stefanski is playing it probably not even the way he wants to play it, but playing it towards the media, because if he benches Shedeur and puts Gabriel back in, it's just not going to be a good look. It's not going to look good. The media is going to be booing Gabriel, and that's the other point, is if I can't be a coach for a toxic-ass fan base, if you boo any one of my damn quarterbacks, right? I am the head coach of the team. Y'all trusted me to run this damn team. Trust in the vision, trust in my decision-making, okay? How do you expect someone who you're booing, you're not wearing his jersey, y'all are shitting on his name, you want Shedeur, you want to get him out of there so Shedeur can play, how do you expect him to perform? You expect him to be some damn all-star out there? When every damn bad play he makes is Shedeur, but every bad play Shedeur makes, it's nothing. It's okay. It's all good. I'm not a Shedeur hater because I personally don't care enough. I just don't care enough, okay? But I do know as a head coach, you have – NFL's a little different, but you do have authority over your team. I don't think the Browns wanted Shedeur at all. But at the same time, Shedeur made that bed by telling them him and Deion was running around, we're not going to interview here, or we're not going to do this interview here. When you got people like Jackson Dart that went in that interview room and blew that up, got on that board and just took whatever opportunities came, and look at the difference. Shedeur could have been in a way better place than the Browns. But the cockiness, and he's been a lot more humble now, and I appreciate that. But at the same time, I just don't think he's there yet. This week is going to be, I think, a better test than the Raiders because the Raiders are freaking awful. It's going to be a way better test against offense that can win games, right? The 49ers are absolutely beatable, but at the same time, they're not going to be easy. I want to see how he does against his defense. I want to see how he does when the other offense is actually scoring points, and it keeps you in that, you got to win. Every drive, you have to win. We're going to see how that works out. And from this game, we'll know. How I see it, I think that he does average or something like that, and they lose the game, and then he probably throws Dillon Gabriel back out there. That's how I see it. He's just playing it. I don't know what Stefanski has in his damn mind. Let's get into the comment section. T-Roddy, they didn't want Shedeur. That's the thing. They didn't want him. Because if you get Shedeur, you got to get his daddy. You got to get all this. Now, if I'm a head coach, I not only, if I'm recruiting a player, all right, I got to deal with this player. I got to deal with his ego. Cool. I got that. Then I got Shedeur. I'm like, now I got to deal with him, his ego, his daddy ego, his family ego, his brother ego, his sister's ego. I got to deal with all this stuff. Then I got to deal with the fan base because every damn decision, if I keep him on the bench too long, if I take him out for a water break, whatever I do, it ain't going to be his fault. It's going to be 1,000% on me. And it's like, do you want to deal with all that? Go to another team. I'll rather deal with somebody else, and I'm good to go. Okay? I'm going to find a way to win regardless. I just don't want to deal with it. It's a headache. I don't want to hear it because we've never heard about a fifth-round quarterback getting this much attention and people begging him to start. Never heard of it. At least not a recent. I don't know what you're referring to, Sergeant. That was like 3 minutes ago. But I don't know Stefanski too well. But We'll see, but I truly think he's going to let Shedeur start. Probably Shedeur is going to get going to get wiped, and then he'll probably throw Dillon Gabriel back in. All right, Tyler, so you seen the Chicago Bears, DJ Moore, throw a football at the Steelers defender yesterday? That was uncalled for. I didn't see it. Throwing a football, I didn't see it, my friend. Didn't see it at all. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. But if he stays on the Browns, he has no chance. I mean, look at Baker Mayfield right now. He's playing his best last 2 seasons. The Browns isn't a place where you stay. I don't think I think the Browns is cursed. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, as far as Deion Sanders. Deion lost 42-17. Now, Colorado has a horrible season. I mean, it's pretty bad. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, y'all see it. The thing that a lot of people are questioning now, right? And you got to think about circumstance. But your team just lost 42-17. Your season's not going well. And like during the bye week, he went fishing and all kind of other stuff and then of course he got shafted right out the bye week. So it's like a lot of people are worried about how focused Deion truly is. Does he even give a damn like that, right? Because it's like you just lost 42-17 and now you're in Vegas watching your son play. Now I understand it was his first game, right? So I don't want to take that from him. But at the same time, I don't think that Deion really wants to coach this team like that. Like, I don't see this as a long time. I feel like Deion might be doing this as a side gig. He might forget it. He knows he's safe because any other university, probably other than Colorado, they would have packed Deion up out of there. They would have packed him up. He just had, because of what he was able to do at Colorado, the Heisman winning, the money, all that kind of stuff. But once that stuff starts to die down, because it ain't going to stay there forever, it's going to go down and down and down and down. Probably already has. But I just believe, but they're not going to fire him regardless. He's pretty much comfortable at Colorado. But I see things that are red flags that other head coaches are not doing. Other head coaches are a little more focused. You don't hear about them doing none of this stuff. And they're focused on their team and they're focused on winning the next game. And that's how they flip these programs around, because you don't see this kind of stuff, right? The only reason I give him a pass, and not saying he even needs one, but the only reason that makes it even a little bit excusable is because it was his son's first game. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. It was his son's first NFL game, and I know he wants to be there to support his son. That's why it's gonna pass. I'm not too worried about it. It is what it is. I mean, I guess he feels like his damn season's over any damn way. Forget it. Go to Vegas, have a good time, celebrate your son. I mean, it's the only damn thing that probably makes him happy. I mean, what else could you do? I guess I am for, Colorado needs they need an alum to come back and coach that team, bring back the history. They need that. And that's going to get them going again. They'll never be like good. I mean, they might stay at this, win 3 to 4 games, 5 games a season. If Deion leaves, it's probably not going to get better. A lot of those guys are going to transfer out to go to someone else. But it's too much talent on that team for y'all to be getting shafted like this every single week. It's kind of crazy. And there's a lot of talent on Colorado. So they got some stuff to figure out. Okay. They got some stuff to figure out. Let's go to my favorite topic that I talk about every single week because it just is what it is. Let's go to the state. Let's go Florida State. This game was almost as boring as the Raiders and the Browns game. Time out. Let's go back. T. Roddy said, I'm betting that eventually Deion Sanders is going to coach in the NFL and Shedeur is going to want to play for that team if it happens. My thing is, I don't think the NFL want Deion Sanders. Because what has he truly shown us? What has Deion truly showed us? What has he truly showed us? Because we haven't really seen a program that's getting better and better and better. It's getting worse and worse and worse. What has Deion showed us? For him to get in the NFL, and here's the thing, college, okay, the players are going to respect him or whatever. NFL going to be different because them boys going to be right up with him. Them boys, it's going to be harder for him to control the locker room. It's already hard for him to control it now. Imagine an NFL team. Me personally, I don't want to coach in the NFL because it's a bunch of it's too much entitlement. It's way too much. College football is becoming the same thing, but you can still manage it a little more than the NFL. I don't want to have a GM over my head like that. It's way too many pieces that's going on in the NFL. I don't want to be in it, and I just don't think Deion Sanders is going to be good at it. He might try. It's probably what he wants, but it's not going to be. It's going to get shut down real quick. NFL not the place to do all that. Okay, give me a break real quick, and I will be back with the next segment. We're going on to FSU. Give me a second. All right, let's get it. Let's work. All right, bam, pop that thing down. All right, let's switch up real quick. I'm gonna do a short segment, and I'm gonna get my coffee or hot chocolate, and we'll get it going. Bam. Now this came out. Now this is it came from Happy Valley, but you gotta take it with a grain of salt. And what it sounds like is that Penn State is looking to get Kalen DeBoer, who is the current head coach of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Okay? I seen this and I almost laughed because, one, Kalen DeBoer has to be absolute crazy, wild, mad to leave Alabama, a school that now you're starting to get some respect. I called for him to be fired when he lost to Florida State, but I understand it now, right? He's been on a consistent win streak. I think he just took a loss, but it's okay. Still a winning season. You don't leave Alabama to go to Penn State. That's just not what you do. That's like a downward move, right? Like, I think that you have to build your legacy at Alabama, right? I didn't agree with them hiring him. I thought there were many better choices out there. But, I mean, it is what it is, okay? I understand it. But now, I don't think he just ups and runs. I don't even know why you would try something like that, right? Now, Lane Kiffin, on the other hand, he's not going to Penn State, but he's the guy where, I mean, I see some big money deals out there to try to get him, and honestly, it's looking like he going to bite. Because a head coach that doesn't plan on going anywhere, he's going to say, hey, sir, we've seen that Penn State was interested in you. What are your thoughts on? Hey, look, I'm about Alabama football right now. Hey, I'm with the Crimson Tide, and 1, I plan on finishing this season, and 2, I plan on starting next season with the Crimson Tide. The school has been a gracious host to me, and I love it here. Now, if you're a head coach that you don't plan on staying, guess what? You know what you're gonna say? I'm just trying to get to a bowl game. I'm just trying to get to the playoffs. So I'm focused on the next team. That's all I got for you. His ass is gone. He gone. He up out of there. And we're going to get to who said that later. Tyler, a taunting penalty, like if you taunt someone, I've seen a lot of these recently where when they're going to the end zone, which honestly, I don't even know why that's a penalty right now. I guess if they do like a little dance or if they change their stride a little bit, it's a penalty. And it takes a touchdown away. That's kind of crazy to me, right? Because taunting is kind of like I think you got to be like extreme to truly taunt somebody. Like you're running to the touchdown, you turn around, you sitting here dancing in their face. Okay, something like that I can understand. That's taunting, right? Get them up out of there. But if all you did was put up one of these, or you slowed down, did a little Deion Sanders in there, let the boys have fun. Stop calling every dang thing. But at the same time, if the rules are changing, the players have to know that you have to get in the end zone. This is where coaching matters. I'm going to say, guys, look, these referees are doing every damn thing to try to get y'all to lose the game. So guess what? Do not dance. If y'all want to hold on, slow down. If y'all, let's say it was an incredible play or we have won this game and y'all really want to celebrate, do that in the end zone. Score the points first. Do it in the end zone. That's when you turn up and get your stuff on, right? Come to the sideline. You can act as stupid as you want to on the sideline, but make sure you're in the end zone. Same thing for people who are headed to the end zone and they fumbled, they throw the ball down before they cross the line. Why are you doing that? Go into look, my coach always said, run to the back of the end zone and hand the ball to the referee. It will cancel out a lot of dumb problems for you. If you run to the back of the end zone and you hand the ball to the referee, easy as that. You don't run into taunting problems. You don't run into fumbles before you cross the goal. You don't worry about that. But that's my take on that. Back to this guy. He ain't going no damn where. He's not. If Penn State, y'all truly messed up. Because I don't know who y'all going to hire I don't know who you're going to hire to replace James Franklin that's going to give you better results than James Franklin. I don't know who you got. I can't list one good candidate. I don't know who you have because who do you talk to? You go to Oregon? Dan Lannon's not going to leave Oregon to go to Penn State. No. DeBoer's not going to go from Alabama to go to Penn State. Lane Kiffin's not going to go to from Ole Miss to Penn State. You're going to have to get somebody, probably a coach like Mike Norvell or somebody who, which if that's the case, it defeats the purpose because you want a winning coach, but you fired James Franklin. Yeah, he couldn't win the big ones, and yeah, this season wasn't pretty, but at the same time, what's the next guy going to do? At this point, Penn State, just hire within. Get one of them coordinators out there. I think I seen a video of the Penn State coordinator. I think those guys love him. The new interim head coach, they love that guy. Hire him. Because who the hell else you going to get? Hire that guy. That's the best move for you right now. I don't see another way. Maybe y'all see somebody. T. Roddy, you the Penn State guy. Feel free to comment on it because I do not see anybody who is going to go to Penn State who can truly replace Franklin. I would rather take my chances with an interim and you save some money. Okay. But, yeah, that is my take on that one right there. Now let's go to the frickety Florida State. Florida State played NC State. They lost 21-11. I watched the entire game. And it amazes me how boring it was. And one, you can't blame Florida State's defense for this performance. Now, where Florida State, honestly, I feel like Florida State had a chance, dog. I mean, they had a chance. They had a chance to get it done. But guess what? T. Ryder said no one can replace Franklin, but from the last game, the players and coaches love him. Facts. But my thing about this is on special teams, if you didn't watch the game, special teams, right? Florida State defense makes a great stop. Guess what happens? Punt team comes out for NC State. They punt it. Boop. Comes down. Peter is called. If you don't know what a Peter call is, Peter is, hey, the ball is most likely going to hit one of y'all. Get the hell to the sideline. When we heard Peter, guess what? Peter was sprint the hell out the way. Go, 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 go. Sprint out of there. Zoom going because the ball is going to hit one of you. Florida State player goes to try to run, hits him in the helmet. NC State recovers at the line of scrimmage, but it's an automatic first down. NC State drives a little more. It ends in a fourth down as well. They bring out the punt team again. Guess what happens? Receiver goes back. Fair catch. Boom. Hits his chest, goes down. NC State recovers. Now they're in the red zone. NC State goes first down, second down, third down. They get the fourth down. Now at this decision, you got to go get it. It's 14-11. You got to work. A field goal does absolutely nothing for you. It does nothing and not a dang thing. Because Florida State can just go down and score a touchdown and they right with you. So, you got to go for it. I absolutely agree with the head coach on his decision to go for the touchdown. Quarterback goes and actually throws a pretty decent pass. It's congested. Big, strong hands. Receiver pulls it down. Touchdown, NC State. They go up 21-11. Florida State has a chance to go and make something shake. They cannot make something shake, and that is the end of the game. Now, I think his name was Devon Marshall. He absolutely locked Deuce Robinson down. If you want to stop Florida State, don't let Deuce touch the ball. He had Deuce on lock. Fourth quarter, I noticed they started to switch him off a little bit, and Deuce started to get some catches. And that's how they kind of gained momentum back. I think he caught the only touchdown for the night too. So, but that's not good, is when you take one person out the game, the whole offense shuts down. You take Deuce out the game, the whole offense just like stops. Everybody's just done. That's horrible, because now I know if I want to beat you, I'm going to put my best cornerback on Deuce Robinson. And that boy locked Deuce down. Boy dominated. Look on a little mustache. Woo. Locked Deuce down. Deuce couldn't do a dang thing. That boy was player of the game, in my opinion. Okay, even after the NC State loss, because I said it's a chance Florida State beats NC State, and it was. They didn't do it. Now they have to go on the road to beat Florida in Gainesville this Saturday to try to become bowl eligible. Now, the Gators have been getting their butts kicked, but by good competition. If the Gator team that faced Georgia comes out, Florida State loses. It's a rivalry game. Everybody going to be throwing everything towards it. I don't know who's going to come out. It's like the garbage bowl, trash bowl, poop bowl, whatever you want to say. I don't know who wins this. I guess we're going to find out this weekend. I'll be streaming that game, and it's at 3:30 or 4 o'clock, so I can stream that game and be done by 7, thankfully. I hate when these trash games, like this game was like 8 o'clock but I guess it was a Friday. But when all these trash games go late. But I don't see them really beating Florida, but hey, they might throw everything towards it. Florida State had the odds because the odds were you had a chance to beat an NC State team that's basically the same as y'all, right? 5-5. You didn't do it. Now you go on the road to Gainesville. That's going to be a tough one. But after all of this, Florida State comes home. Well, actually, they didn't come home. They flew back, but the fog in Tallahassee was so crazy that they had to divert to Jacksonville, land, take a bus, and come to Tallahassee. How about that? But Florida State issued an important message. Florida State says, Mickey Norvell is our guy. Norvell will return as head coach in 2026. As much as fans hate this decision, as much as fans think Norvell is horrible coach, one thing you cannot say about Norvell is that he does not have passion. Because he has passion for the team. I think he honestly loves those guys. Now, on the sideline, he does be looking confused as hell. And I mean, most of the time he it just doesn't look well. I don't know. It's just like he's lost. Kind of like Deion. Like he looks like Deion. Deion looks he just kind of like lost. I don't like that about it, but it is what it is. But I think this is ultimately a great decision because who else you going to get? There's still head coaching positions out there. LSU, Florida, Penn State, who can't get a coach right now. They're offering one dude, Lane Kiffin. Like, Jimbo, I know he wants to get back in coaching, but, I love my dog Jimbo now, but, let's not forget how it ended. Do you go back to that? Or do you keep this guy? Who did have a better record than last year. Last year, they were 2-10. This year, they'll most likely, if they do beat Florida, they'll finish 6-6. They'll go to a bowl game. If they play USF, they're going to get shafted, and it'll be 6-7. But it's 4 more games than you had last year, so, I mean, it's improving. Next year, they play Alabama in Tuscaloosa. You ain't got to worry about beating Bama next year. Bama going to whoop that. That's going to be a revenge game. They might try to put up 60 on y'all. All right. But Norvell is safe. He's not going anywhere. I like the decision. I don't see who else you get. I say leave it alone and see what he truly can do. I mean, what else? Now, do I have that video about let me see if I have that video. I'm missing one. Let me add this source in here real quick. But we have an interesting little video from their offensive coordinator. Let me delete some of these scenes because we're not going to go back to that. We have an interesting video from the offensive coordinator. And this is what I told y'all earlier about, coaches accepting jobs but not wanting to say it.
Is your intent to return here next season? Have you talked to Coach Norvell?
Yeah, I mean.
Is your intent to return here next season? Have you talked to Coach Norvell?
Yeah, I mean, my intent is to help us get bowl eligible and win this game, and that's exactly what my focus is.
Now, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear what he said?
Intent to return here next season? Have you talked to Coach Norvell?
Yeah.
He said the guy asked, "Do you intend to return here next season? Have you talked to Norvell?" He said, "Yeah."
My intent is to help us get bowl eligible and win this game, and that's exactly what my focus is.
He gone. Hey, my intent is to win this game and help us get bowl eligible. His ass is gone. He gone. He ain't gonna be there. He out of there. Which is why you don't hire head coaches to be assistant or offensive or defensive coordinators. You don't, because you think someone who is as mature as Gus Malzahn is going to sit behind Mike Norvell for all these years? He probably didn't see another option. He probably thought he can come to Florida State and make some changes. Gus is gone. First team that offers him a head coaching job, he going to hit the road. Because who wants to, if you're a head coach at heart, why sit as a coordinator? You're going to make way more money as a head coach. You want to retire. You don't want to say, hey, I came into this, I became a head coach, then I went to a coordinator at Florida State, and this is how I'm going to retire. Gus don't love Florida State that much now. He don't love it that much, especially after this season. Now, if he was winning, but then if he was winning, he'll have more good job offers. Nah, he gone. I don't see Gus staying for anything. And y'all heard the man and what he said. What'd you say, Gus?
Norvell,
Yeah, I mean,
is your intent to return here next season? Have you talked to Coach Norvell?
yeah, I mean, my intent is to help us get bowl eligible and win this game, and that's exactly what my focus is.
He gone. He gone. That's it. That's it for him. That boy is gone. Hell, why stay? I guess that's the real question. Why stay? Let me see where we're at on our notes list real quick. We got Penn State. All right, let's go to UAB real quick. Let's get them out the way. Let's go UAB. Talk about camaraderie, right? UAB football player arrested after stabbing not one, two teammates. He stabbed two teammates Saturday morning at the football facility ahead of their home game against USF, where they got absolutely shafted. A university spokesman confirmed TSB in this story. The suspect has been arrested and both injured players are in stable condition after being taken to UAB Hospital, which is actually a pretty good hospital. The school has not released the names of any players involved. I know who they are. So it's out there. Mugshot is out there. Buddy's being tried for attempt. I'm smiling. This is hot chocolate turning me up. I'm sorry. And I'm sweating too. Buddy's gone. He's getting charged for, I think, 2 counts of attempted murder. You try to stab somebody, that's attempted murder. My thing is why? You throw your life away. For what? When people commit these crimes, I say, why? What was the reason? I guarantee his mama won defenseless somewhere and he ran to say, no. It's probably over a girl, a bag of Cheetos. That's about it. It's going to be something dumb. Nothing of substance. It's ridiculous. And then they go on to play the game and then lose horribly. I don't know, man. I want to study what makes people throw their life away so bad. Like, what makes you throw your life away this bad? To where he most likely not gonna get life, but you're gonna be in jail for a few years. Like you're at a UAB, you're getting your degree, you're playing football. I mean, this should be what you wanted, and now you're sitting behind bars. You can't play football no more. No one's gonna accept you. You're gonna be always known as a dude who stabbed his 2 teammates. No employer is gonna want you around, even after you serve your time. It's like it's honestly it's just ridiculous. It's pretty crazy, man. I don't even understand these people no more. That's why I had to stop doing my original podcast show, because it's just like it doesn't make sense, guys. It doesn't make sense. You can have the whole world in front of you, and then you go make a decision like this. So I don't know how talented the kid. I think they were defensive linemen or whatever. But it's like you just got to make better decisions, man. You got to make better decisions. Is it the coaching? Why does he have a knife on campus? Lucky he ain't bring no gun, because if that was the case. It's a crazy time we live in. That's why I always tell you to protect yourselves and don't argue with nobody. I don't argue with nobody. I ain't got time for it, because I don't know what you're willing to do. I'm not gonna get killed over no petty argument. Guess what? Hey, bro, you got it. It ain't weak. It's just I don't have time for the bullshit. Respectfully, I don't have time. My life is worth living. I don't have time to die at the hands of you for something so stupid that, no. Hey, bro, you got it. You got it. I'm not going to sit and argue with you. We don't sit there and fight. You got it. I have nothing more for you. You got it. You ain't got to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me. You got it. Because it doesn't make sense, guys. It doesn't. So if you're out there, just don't throw your life away like this guy. Let me go back to this right here. T-Roddy said something. Let me import this real quick, and I got y'all. I'm trying to get these last two scenes in. Did that not come in? Yeah, I don't get no sneak peek. T-Roddy said it could be anything. Coaching. Conflict with teammates. Personal, like family. Yeah, that T-Roddy, you know what, that brings me to a great point. Because I wasn't going to go ham like this. I was going to let it go. Parenting has a huge thing to do with it. Sorry. If your child is enough to stab somebody, normally if it's self-defense, you know, if you fear for your life or something like that, it's self-defense, the police normally don't arrest you. If they do, they normally release you after a few hours, you know, once they get some, if your story makes sense or they have video of it, they let you go. If I walk to my car right now and guy comes up with a gun or whatever, and he, you know, let's say he tries to beat me up, and I pull out my and I you know, gun his ass down, cops are going to show up. They might put me in handcuffs real quick, remove the gun off me. But when the story makes sense that, hey, this is my house. I'm walking to my car. He's on my property with a gun and whatever. He threatened me, tried to beat me up or whatever. I shot his ass. And whether he lived or died, I mean, that ain't up to me. The police might put me in handcuffs. It's documented, and they're going to let me go because I'm not the aggressor. I didn't just go outside and start shooting people. You know, like that. When you see that, somebody get arrested and they're still in jail now, and they already got attempted murder, his ass is cooked. He probably admitted to it, which is probably the smart thing to do at this point. Probably a smart thing to do. Parents, please get on your child's butt about these type of things. The little con parenting, like I hear kids cursing out their parents. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. My chillin', a child that I helped create, ain't finna curse me out. Ain't gonna disrespect me like that. You got me all the way messed up. And parents, if you want a stronger and better country, you gotta be more strict on your kids. Because guess what? If you don't do it, they're gonna run out in the streets. They're gonna meet a little Johnny who is a gang banger, and little Johnny gonna kill him. If not that, he gonna try to kill little Johnny. Succeed or not, you're both going to jail. Whenever there's a murder or something like that, two people die. The one that died and the one that's gonna go to jail. Because we ain't gonna see you again. So you're basically dead. Parenting needs to make a return. We need parenting to come back, strong, good parenting to come back, and that is how you fix this country today. There's too many YNs out here. It's too much crazy stuff. These kids play too damn much. That's why I don't even hang around. I'm good. I don't even like going to high school games no more because it's just these kids are off the freaking chain. They're crazy. It's not even enjoyable. Like I generally when I go to which I haven't been on vacation in a minute. I need to go soon, but I generally try to stay away from where younger kids are. If they say, hey, this is a spot where all the young kids, hell no. College kid, hell no. I'm good. I don't want to be in that because I know it's going to be something, and I just don't feel like doing it. At some point, you got to grow up. And if you don't, the world going to grow you up anyway. This guy. Let me read off this story to y'all. It was all for you. This guy is a Colorado State quarterback, Darius Curry. He has been suspended for spitting in the face of a Boise State defensive end during Saturday night's 49-21 loss. Colorado State interim head coach Tyson Summers issued the following statement. After having a chance to review the film following the game, I want to apologize to the Boise State football players and the coach and everyone at Boise State University. Colorado State Athletic Director came out and said this was unacceptable. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you.
But then you just don't spit.
I know it happened quick. Let's look at it.
But then,
He spit on this guy.
but then,
And then when he was about to get his butt whooped, he runs away.
you just don't spit it.
When Buddy was running up to him, he runs away.
But then you just don't spit it.
And he runs away. Spitting is one of those things. You can do a lot of disrespectful stuff. Spitting on somebody is one of the things that can get you killed. Like seriously, it could get you killed for real. It's one of the nastiest things for you to take saliva out of your mouth and spit it on somebody else. A dude who's not even doing anything to you. You spit on this guy. And then when guy's about to retaliate, like, you spit on me? The hell? You carry your ass on and try to run away. Now, if I'm the head coach of this team, one, why does he think that's okay? Parenting is one thing, coaching is another. Parenting needs to improve because if you raise your kids right, they know dang well you better not spit on nobody out there. I know it's not acceptable, even as a young kid, to spit on somebody. No matter how mad you get, you better throw fists, slaps, whatever you want to do. Don't spit on nobody. And as a coaching staff, why is he so dang nasty to the point where he's spitting on somebody? Why does he feel that's okay? Forget the suspension. I'm getting you out of here. Hey, guess what? Take your shit off. Coach didn't see it during the game. As soon as I seen this video, take your stuff off. Hey, clean out. Matter of fact, don't even. I got it. We'll clean out your locker for you. Get out, dog. You gotta go. Forget a suspension. Your ass gotta go. Because if you don't put your foot down, these kids are gonna continue to do the dumb stuff. I wish this Boise State player would have whooped it, but then he would have got suspended himself. You don't do stuff like that. I would have said, hey, pack your stuff up. You off. I cannot believe you would do something so damn disgusting like that. What is wrong with you? You want somebody to come spit it? And then he ran, bro. If you going to do something like that, stand on business. Yo, you're going to run towards the offensive lineman. Run towards the sideline. That's so nasty. I would say, how dare you do something like that? How dare you disrespect this program? How dare you disrespect yourself, your parents, and all? Because now guess what you got to be? You got to be known as a dumbass quarterback that spit on another player. That's what you got on your name. You got to be known as the dummy that spit on somebody else. Because if I'm a coach and you doing it, I don't want you on my team because you're undisciplined. You're doing extracurricular activities that's not even in the positive and it's in the negative. I'm not getting you on my team. You got to go. No. I don't care how much they need him. I don't care how much they need him. T. Roddy says, spin on another player is childish. I just seen the same thing over a week ago with the Bengals and Steelers game. Jamar Chase spit on Ramsey, and he got suspended for a game while Ramsey got fined. It's not enough. I guarantee if you make an example out of Chase, but at the same time, you get these good players and they give them excuses. They give them pats on, slaps on the wrist. But if you make an example, I promise you won't have this again. This is disgusting to look at.
But then you just
Just nasty.
But then you just don't spin it, people.
This is such a suckerish thing to do. It's making me mad. Such a sucker thing to do, bro. Such a sucker thing to do, man. That's so, I don't know. That's so nasty. All right, let's finish this thing on up. In a party of a century. It's just so nasty, bro. Let me get this other video file up real quick. And it was all for you.
Side picks up the first down.
Wow. I haven't seen the video, so I don't know, but wow. All right, let's move on to the last topic of the day. We got a high school quarterback who had a little trouble on the sideline.
Will it be all becoming?
I want this film. I want the behind the scenes. He's running. He's going out of bounds.
Coach that kind of gives him a little shove, knocks him off the balance.
Coach shoves him, knocks him down. He gets up, boink, hits the wrong guy. Coaches jump on him immediately. Okay? Let's go to the second film. It shows a little of the aftermath.
Now we've got a.
They're pushing him, they're pushing him, they're pushing him.
Going on in the Brookhaven sideline. Left side picks up the first down as he
Full
steps
play.
out of bounds, but will it be all be coming back?
Accidentally boinks that guy with the helmet, with the football. Flags come out. Coaches on this guy. Buddy's standing his own. Look at him. Shoving him off like that. Looks like the coach from the other side ran across the field like that. Let me tell you something real quick. Those two coaches need to be fired. You don't touch a kid like that. You don't purposely knock. Come on, he did this on purpose. You don't. It's because they're getting shafted. I use shafted a lot. They're getting shafted 31-3 or whatever that is.
Here coming towards the line of scrimmage, or excuse me, the sideline. There's the coach that kind of gives him a little shove, knocks him off the balance. And there's the retaliation moment.
And then you jump on him. They didn't beat him up. It's like a shoving match. At the same time, you know as a coach, you don't put your hands on no kid. You know you don't do stuff like that. You don't purposely step into him and then shrug him off. It's not what you do. I say get him up out of there. It's absolutely disgusting. Well, when I played high school ball, right, I cannot remember the team, but I remember whatever it was like I was on the sideline at this point because the defense was up. I played offense. Quarterback or running back went out, whatever went out right to the other sideline, right? Bunch of defensive guys went over there, and when I tell you the coaches just hopped on one of our players, like literally, like I don't know how it was just shoving or whatever the case is, but I guess they got into it. Coach is sitting here throwing him on the ground, and all the players are like, hey, like, whoa, like what's happening over there? Well, you have a coaching staff hopping on a player like that because you're upset you're getting shafted. Shafted is the word of the day. Because you're upset you're getting shafted like that. So you take it out on a player, you got to go. You do not touch a high school player. You do not touch a college player. You don't punch, you don't slap, you don't push. Sometimes things happen. Now, if he would have ran up to you and like it was right here and because I mean, what are you going to do? You just happen to kind of put your shoulder into it a little bit. But it's kind of like he stepped up and then bam. It was on purpose. He wanted to throw that kid so bad. But he gets up, throws the football, hits the wrong damn. I wish he would have hit that damn coach in the head. Coaches like this, I'm not going to say they deserve charges. Even though I think it's a little fishy. It looked like they had intent to do it. It's low-key assault. And maybe it's battery. Whatever's the one, you know. It's just a bad look. It's a bad look. The team itself, the players, they weren't even trying to get involved in it. Then the last coach at the end going to come up and
Left side on in the
look at this guy. Jacking him up, pushing him, still pushing him.
Brookhaven
And then at the last thing, shoving him. 1, 2, and 3, y'all asked him to get fired. I would have sent my whole team over there. We beating y'all on the field. Yeah, hey, what? You can't suspend the whole team. They probably could. But still, we beat y'all bad. Get them up out of there. We would have had a discussion because you're not going to, nah. See, when you get these big bullies, I'm going to dig into it. When you get these guys, these country dudes, like these some big guys, right? Big, not.
Bottom script or keep it sideline. The coach that kind of gives him a little shove, knocks him off balance.
They ain't going to look down on them. When you get these guys, I think they're big, king of the world, but it's the reason why that guy's up and you're down. It's the reason why they're winning, you're losing. Just saying. Everybody else is standing like,
And there's the retaliation.
they don't even know where the ball came. Look, they looking up to the sky like they thought the Heavenly Father dropped something down
There's the
there. Look at him. Look at Will.
retaliation moment.
side picks up the first down as he steps out of bounds, but will it be all be coming back? Now we've got a little bit of extracurriculars going on in the
It's a shame this y'all quarterback, and I don't see another red jersey over there trying to help. That's the sad part to me. The coach. Y'all understand how far a coach is? A coach is on the other sideline across the field. It's 10 other players on that field that'll be closer to this, linemen and all. They didn't go over there to help this guy out. A coach had to come over to help him out. You know what I would have did? I would have got on the phone. In the middle of the game, I would have got on the phone. Watch this. Let me show you how easy this is. I would have dialed them damn three numbers right there. Y'all see that? What did I say right there? 911. Would have dialed them 3 numbers. It's probably cops there. I would have still called. Make a record of it. Would have got them up out of there. I want them in handcuffs before we even get out of here today. I want to get you up out of here. T-Rod said, why would he push a player like that? He should definitely be fired and put on a no-hire list. Yeah, you too much. I would have called the sheriff's office and said, I just witnessed an assault of an underage. You got to learn how to use wordplay sometimes. I just watched an assault of a minor done by a possibly 40-year-old man. In fact, 3 of them. I'm putting cases on all you coaches. You got to go. They'll let you bond out the county jail. You'll get up out of there. You'll catch bail. You'll be all right. I want it on your record that I want your mugshot to come out and the local news agencies post it. Coaches got arrested after getting shafted 30-something-0. Shafted. I would have called the sheriff's office. I would have said, you ain't gonna push my player like that. I would have been mad.
side picks up the first down as he steps out of bounds, but will it be all be
And it's my starting quarterback? Hell no. No. And then I would have ran the rest of the team. I'm like, why didn't y'all pull up? The other team don't want no smoke. Them other boys, they just walking around. They just looking at it. The coaches won't smoke because they upset because they losing. Probably been losing the whole damn season. I would have said, next time this happen, y'all better go get active. Go get your quarterback. Don't let your quarterback go over there and get whatever they're doing to him. Go get your quarterback. Knock them over. Guess what? One thing about it, I don't care how big you are. Can't beat all of you. You telling me all 10 of y'all can't take him down? Get 3 of them linemen to come in. 3 of them linemen to come, them 200-pound linemen, get them to come in. Y'all handle business. Y'all got to do the dirty work. When something go out, hey, the offensive line, the defensive line, y'all are the enforcers of the field because y'all are the biggest ones on the field. Whatever y'all say, go. If you want a fight to happen, it can happen. If you don't want a fight to happen, you break it up. Because you could pick up a linebacker, you could pick up a safety, you can get them out, you can shove them out the way. Go get active. Don't let your own, especially the quarterback, don't let him go to enemy territory like that and something like this happen. Go get him. That's what you got to coach a team. Y'all just 12 stand there like, Go bash him in the head with a helmet or something. Nah, don't do that. That'll get you messed up. But as a coach, I would understand if you go get your teammates. I wouldn't. What do you think? I'm gonna punish you? No. What's wrong what they did to that guy? T-Rod's, I can only imagine what the rematch is gonna be next season for these two teams. They're gonna get shafted again. You can't score 0 points. Shafted. You ain't even close. You can't score. Look at the sideline. Like, let me find out what school. I need to go file me a report. I need to go find out what school this is. Might be able to get a job up there. I mean, they're going to be hiring for coaches, right? I can get in there and I can get my name in the running. All right. It's been a great show today. I appreciate every last one of y'all for coming in and hanging out with your boy. It's been absolutely fun. Much love to everybody in the chat. Much love to y'all. It's been a great show. We'll be back live on Monday. I will be doing a watch party. I didn't do it for NC State. I will be doing a watch party for Florida Gators and FSU. Be 4 o'clock to about 7. We'll get that in. Appreciate y'all. I got hiccups. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the show today. I'll get these clips clipped up, post them on the channel. We'll keep growing this thing on out. This isn't just a sports channel, but sports is all I posted recently. I mean, hey, it is what it is. We'll be posting other content as well. I just got to have time to record it. We'll probably talk about Chicago and some other stuff because there's always stuff going on there. But appreciate you. I love you. I'll see you people in the next one. Your boy's out. Your boy's gone. It's been an amazing show. And I'll see the rest of y'all, my gaming community. I'll see y'all a little bit tonight, okay? Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Thomas, you too.